Stephen Miran, Adriana Kugler, who was a Fed governor, she unexpectedly resigned, I think it was about a month and a half ago, and that opened up a spot on that 12-person board, FOMC, the Federal Open Market Committee, the committee that decides what to do with interest rates. Now, Trump, as we said, has been agitating for lower interest rates for quite some time, so this is a key opportunity for him to put an ally on the board, someone who wants lower interest rates on the board, and he chose Stephen Miran, who's now head of the Council of Economic Advisors. So, as I said, this is teeing up the meeting next week. They kind of breezed them through the confirmation process, or are in the process of confirming him very quickly, much quicker than one might expect for a normal vacancy on the Fed board. So Miran went through his confirmation hearing before the Senate Banking Committee, and the big topic of conversation there was Fed independence. And he was asked several times, will you act as an independent Fed governor, or you can act as a political kind of stooge, if you will, of the president? Right. And he vowed up and down that he would remain independent and believes in the Fed's independence. Democrats on the panel did not believe him. They thought it was all talk, lip service. And another thing that Democrats were upset about is he decided to step away from the CEA, and he's not resigned. So he's like on a temporary leave of absence if he gets confirmed to the Fed. And, you know, the Fed is designed to be very independent by its nature. It's not even funded by Congress. It funds its own finances. And there's various other levers in place, like 14-year terms, that try to keep that separation between the executive and the Fed. And so a lot of Democrats are upset that he took that leave of absence. They said, look, you still have a tie to the administration, and you're going to be in here deciding what to do with interest rates. Now, all that to be said, it's just one seat on the board. Right. So it's a 12-person board, and it's a majority vote. And I don't think he'll have too much of like an influence on actually swaying monetary policy, but it is a step in the right direction for Trump and his allies who've been trying to get a more favorable FOMC and a more favorable environment at the Fed for interest rate cuts.